No, I ain't tryna hang out a Kiki. I got 3 phones and one of them creaky. Tryna see who can stack it the quickest. Is that dope for your nose better picky? He be loving these hoes, he'll pick me. I be proud of
the
my
original.
But I give her
that
no shots
out,
like a 50. Got me a drum and that bitch on the 50. Diamonds on me, they dancing like Whitney. A new different world and my bitch is like Whitley.
Man, I just coming, but that's like a hippie. Head on the swivel, cause niggas is shifty. Lil' mama bad and she
The
be
original.
I'm sorry, baby, I got
Lot of imitations.
Sorry, little baby, I gotta be choosing cause I'm really running, but shit up a song. I just came home and you niggas look stupid. Might pull up with keys in the Wraith, not a Buick. Color was shown, he told me the door. We came with your bitch and we
Y'all look uncomfortable doing it.
Yeah, and I pull up with Euro. Nigga might paint the whole block like a mural. I be outside everywhere cause I'm thorough. Call on my dog, he gon' spin in the Toro. I got custom apparel. Bitch, on the shits on my clothes, got a smear. Like Dino, I need the De Niro. They gave me 0, I turn to a hero. My brother stay in the bitch, I'm a man, so you know I can't fear no.
We really shooting them shots like it's B-roll. That little snitch, you calling them heroes. We really up on them boys 10 to 0. Really fucking your bitch on the D-Lo. And Kill got some diamonds, they singing like Neo.
And I'm right, but
yeah, we out on Vine Street, this a push, not a band. Cartier wristwatch on Cartier lens.
Cartier ring, now we Cartier twins. Do Cartier things, I got Cartier friends. Just bought a can and get caught in the lens. Just broke the bank, now I can't make amends. Kick down the door, made them fucks let me in. Play that game, don't give a fuck, I'ma win. I bring the blade to your chinny chin chin. Trap already so I need all the yen. You ain't no Timmy with spinning the bin.
Like a name was corrupt. I can say, man, I don't got
oh
no
my
friends.
god,
She
I'm
always
here.
looking for
The
money to
original.
spend. I'm always looking to fucking.
Not the watered down imitations for the nation. I'm gonna have to call immigration. I'm back. I got ran off yesterday. Jeez, Joseph. They ran me off. Israel, I see you. They ran me off. And I thought about it. Was I going to address it today? Because, you know, my people in here, my Patreon people in here, y'all understand me now. I try to do better. I really do. Corey, don't do that. I try to do better. That be my aim most of the time. It's like I'm gonna do better today. I didn't run off yesterday. It was said that I got scared and I ran off. That's not what happened. It's just a general non-interest. Is why I just was like ugh, and I left. Is my moderators in the building? Let's make sure my moderators in the building because that's where I lacked, and I didn't have the moderators in the building. Didn't have the moderators in the building, and it freaking, it's just a general non-interest. Hit that button right there. Let's see here. Can I pop this out? Pop out the chat because I know what I'm doing now. You feel me? Let's hit this button. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go here and let's get the chat right. This, I know people want this to be a democracy, but it's not going to be. Think Stalin. I'm just hitting them with the wham bam. Like I'm not even about to do none of that extra stuff. Wham bam off the jizzy, baby. That's how I'm rolling. All right, let's see. Mez, you a mod. All my moderators, I need you to report in because I'm expecting heavy bamming. That boy Hunt, I see you. That sometimes you got to 10 to 11. Sometimes you got to. You just got to sit back and breathe and say, is this real? Or is it jigabooing? Sometimes you got to do that. Well, here I'm ill. I'm back. This is the thing. Oh, let me get all my stuff right. All right, well, now I can see where my moderators at. There we go. We good to go. Now, listen. Now I can. Frank, I see you. The name of today's title is Why This Never Worked for Me. And there's a few things that can cover. Number one is being nice. It's never worked for me in trucking. It's never worked. And I'm going to tell you why. And this goes along with friends that you make in trucking, which is a bad idea, by the way. Don't do that. That ain't nothing but a waste of time. Peace, Grand Rising, Cosmic Multi. I see you. Being nice. Now, you have two options when you do stuff in trucking. You can be straight to the point, strict, and say, I ain't doing that. What you talk about? I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I ain't interested in doing it. None of that. None of that. And you have to, they can bam you. They can mess up your money, whether you're lease owner operator or not, or you dealing with a broker or not. But see, that's one hand that hurts you. But on the other hand, when you be nice, man, people immediately try to take advantage of you. Immediately. They immediately try to take advantage. Oh, I'm going to take advantage of you. That's the first move. How does it come across? Okay, it'll come across as something like, hey, man, I know it's close, but can you take this into New York? Even though you already told them, I don't want to take that to New York. I don't want to do that. Can you do it for me? All right, I do it for you. You just opened the gate. You just opened the gate. Gate's open now. Now, you're not someone that won't go to New York. You will if I give a little pressure. No. You can't do that. You understand me? You literally cannot do that. Because if you give these people here if you give them a foot, they're going to take 10 miles. I want to go home. I'm going home on Thanksgiving. Are you though? Or if I give you a little pressure, will you stay past it? I'll test it. Oh, the load's not going to work out. You may not be able to get back till after. See, there it goes again. There it goes again. You got an option here. You can act up, or you can play ball. You can play ball at this point. You can say, well, listen, man, I got my family coming. I'm not, you know what I mean? You got to be ready to bam, Willis. I got my family coming. I got this. I got that. I'm not going to be able to make it. But I need you to, then you don't do it. Now they think, oh, well, you won't go home for Christmas neither. First thought, you won't go home for Christmas neither. I got you. I got you. So you do that favor again. You got a shipper you don't like. I don't like going to the shipper because the ladies or whoever's there being ignorant to you. You say, I don't ever want to come to the shipper again. Next week, he going to get it to you again. And it becomes a pattern. Maybe you don't see it yet. Maybe some people do see it. Maybe some people do see it. Larry, I see you. Maybe. But you got to learn. The more you push, the more you let it happen, the more they're going to take. The more you give them, the more they're going to take. Israel, what? Not being able to get home? Which situation you're talking about? When they wouldn't let me get home, I deadheaded the truck 1,100 miles and went home. Like I'm not. And then after that, they never gave me a problem with getting home again. That's why I tell you, don't be nice, bro. You be Professional, respectful. Nice is something different. Professional, respectful is something you assume to be, but you can be firm in your stance. Because I was smart enough not to, M. Ruff. Why are you asking me a dumb question? See, moderators, you're supposed to ban people for stupid stuff. The question has been answered before. So I just drove home. I'm not sitting here waiting for y'all to figure this out. No, I'm going home. Oh, I'll let you know at 1300. No. What you don't understand is I'm leaving now. But the load's not ready. I'm going bobtail, Jack. I'm Bob Diggity. No. I'm not. If you are, I don't care if I'm company or not. I'm going home. I'm going home. That's where I'm going. You don't get to decide that for me. I stay out for you 300 days, bro. 300 days. I just can't get the holiday. Come on now. No, I'm not going. I'm going home. Because listen, Jacoby, if you give them one piece, I'm talking about a little bit of a strand of booty meat, they're going to want everything. Now you go to shippers you don't like, you go to New York, you running Lowe's is halfway illegal, you don't get time off, like they gonna hit you across the board. Across the board, they gonna hit you for everything. Everything they can be hit for, I'm gonna get you. Because you let it happen. You didn't say no. You were okay with it. If you're okay with it, then hey man, your booty meat on the griddle. And they do that thing where they try to be nice to you. Man, don't fall for that, bro. Don't you fall for it. Don't do that. Don't fall for it. Gold Phoenix, his $20 to the Cash App says, peasants really thought they scared you. Ain't that a bitch? We know they did. The original. Mez says, just cuz. You ain't gonna tell me I ain't got supporters, bro. I got supporters that mess with me, bro. I got supporters. Heavy. But listen, you know, if you give these people, how do I wire this? That's a good way to put it, Israel. Give them one slice, they want the whole pie, an extra one to go. That's a fact. You do one favor. First of all the rookies sound off because you approaching this job you're approaching it as I need to be professional to this dude and I gotta be a good dude. This is my boss. Your DM's not your boss, bro. That's the first realization you gotta figure out. That's not true. That's not your boss. Hold on. Yeah, so you understand? That's not your boss. It's not your boss. In most cases, maybe there's some places that is your boss, but most cases, your DM will set you up. I'll put it this way: we had somebody, I'm not gonna say their name, in the Patreon that they were coming into town and they were trying to tell them to do a 8-2 split, and it just didn't make sense to do it. And then as we talked about it in the Patreon, which is New Regime Entertainment, make sure you hit the Patreon. Appreciate you, baby. Can you plug it in right there? Under there. Like, you got to go around all the way. Because I forgot the other charge. And it didn't make sense to do it. So we were like, okay, we kept talking about it because that's what we do in there. I think it was Ryan that came through and said, well, really, they're doing that because they're trying to set you up for the second load. And the person really didn't want to do it. So I said, don't do it. Just don't. The fact that you even just say no, I'm not doing that. You have enough time to get there on your regular time. What the point of you 8-2 splitting it for? If you don't see a reason to do it, you don't do it. Here's something they taught us back in the day at CI England. CI England said, you're the captain of the ship. And I know some of y'all may not believe that you're the captain of the ship, but you are. Let me show you how you're the captain of the ship. Your DM can set you up to do stuff, right? If you get popped, nothing happens to him. I'll let that soak in. Nothing happens to him. You think he gets reprimanded? Nothing happens to him. You just got popped. That affects your CSA score, it affects you. It affects your higher ability. He's not set up in a way where if a few of his drivers get popped, he can't get another job. That's not how that works. You're the only one that's taking responsibility for that. Well, the company gets hit a little bit, but they're millionaires. They're not worrying about that money. You're the captain of the ship. You're the one that's going to take full responsibility when DOT pulls you in. You. NVIDIA broadcaster. I'm going to check that out. You take full brunt and responsibility. That's how that goes. Because if when you get hit, they gonna do this right here. Where you at? No, I'll be right back. Then they're going to come back and say, how did it go? Like, they're not going to stand there and fight for you, bro. The first rule of business is to throw you under the bus. That's the first rule of business. To get you to do things more and more pressured and harder. And when you finally snap with falling asleep at the wheel, get popped by DOT, when it finally happens, whatever that bad thing is, they're going to say, you should have did A, B, C, D, F, G. You should have known you were tired. You should have knew your hours. That's what they're going to hit you with. If you pay attention to when you talk to these people, these people, whenever you have an issue, they blame you. They figure out a way to blame you. Hey, I'm not here. No one's calling. Did you get there on time? Yes, I got here on time. Did you go around the back? Yes, I went around the back. Okay. Well, why didn't you call HR shipper help to get that? They're going to figure out some way to say you did wrong. The tune of the day in the trucking industry, usually for a legit company, not people who think they're fleet owners now. For a legit company, the legit conversation right now is it's always the driver's fault. That's the legit mandate. It's always the driver's fault. Make it feel like he did something wrong. That's just the order of the day. It's always been like that for as long as I've been in the game. No matter what happened, it's your fault. It's always your fault. No matter what. Y'all can just start naming out situations right now, and they will somehow flip it and say it's you. They will flip it and say, oh, no, you did something wrong. That's the order of the day. It'll always be that way. Crap rolls downhill. How is it my fault if ABC doesn't matter? It's your fault. Well, what you should have did. No, I shouldn't have. That's why I just stopped sitting. No, you ain't gonna do that to me, bro. It ain't my fault, though. No, I have to no, it ain't my fault. It's not my fault. If you give me the wrong address and I go to the wrong address and I end up 2 3/4 minutes late, whose fault is that? Oh, it's your fault. You should have pre-planned. How can I pre-plan or trip plan with the wrong information? The place you want me to go is 20 miles away. It was tighter than a gnat's coochie in the first place, and you gave me misinformation. That's your fault. Well, really, technically, you're supposed to call every single shipper. No, you're not. No, stop. No, see, there you go. There you go. There you go. See, now you're lying. You're lying now. You're lying. No, I'm not supposed to call it. Matter of fact, the mandate, according to the mega carrier regime, the mandate is they don't really want you calling the shipper. They don't want you calling their customer. That's why they put everything in the freaking thing. The trip sheet thing they send in the thing. They send you a load information. They send you the address. They send down to that. There's a thing that says notes. All the hot bucket rookies. All the notes in what they're sending you is all the stuff that he is too scared to explain to you. You got to do. That's it. All the annoying stuff is in the notes. Oh, you go here, it's paying this much, and you could just slide on in like, and you good to go. Click, he hang up the phone. Then you go to the notes, it says, don't bring this trailer here unless it's been washed. You can't bring a trailer that's over a certain age. If your trailer's over a certain age, 30 miles away, go over to the place and pick up a new freaking trailer, then bring it back. After you freaking wash it, make sure you got 4 load locks. You need reflective stuff on your eyebrow. Like, that's where all the stuff you don't want to do is at. So when they send you a load and you have to accept said load, you need to know what you're willing and what it makes sense for you. You can't be listening to what they telling you. Because what you gotta understand is they're not, how do I put this? They're selling you. They're not telling you anything. They're selling you. It's like, not telling you nothing. The guy in the Reaver. They're not telling you anything. They're selling you. Okay? When your mama tell you something, she just tell you. Right? Okay? Yeah. I never tell you not to call. Calling is not a problem. What we're talking about is when you end up late and then they act like they want you to call when really the mandate for most, we're talking about rookies here, for most people at mega carriers, they don't really want you talking to their people at all. They prefer you go through them because they don't want you to spaz out on their account and they lose it. See, that's why you got to know a bunch of people in the office because that's how they feel. I use it. So one of the things you end up doing is you'll tell them and then they'll contact sales and then you got to go through that whole rigmarole. So it puts you in a position where it's like, all right, now me personally, if you're trying to sleep at the shipper, you can call. You call. But most of the time, they don't want you calling their freaking customer. They want you to follow instructions that came into that's it. Just follow what we sent you. If you follow what we sent you, you should be able to go in there and do what you got to do. But the problem with that is they send wrong information all the time. They'll tell you to be there at 2, but the place don't open to 6. And then you're like, but you told me to be here at 6. Oh, yeah, that place doesn't open. You told me to be here at 2. Oh, yeah, that place doesn't open at 6. That's not the information you gave me. Then it's like, oh, yeah, you can call for. No, don't do that to me, yo. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. You're supposed to give me the right information. You gave me the wrong information. So now I'm operating on a timetable that doesn't exist. Sorry, I gotta get over here. Afghan man did the same thing, and you go back to visit them after boot, and they treat you like exactly. So what I tell y'all is from the jump, this is your money. Don't be nice, bro. Be professional. There's a difference between that. There's this is how it sounds. Pick up the phone. Hello? Yeah, I got this new load for you. Hey, man, are you doing good today, buddy? buddy. I'm doing okay. Got this load for you going to New York. I don't run New York loads. Yeah, but it pays a lot. I do not run New York loads. It's on my account notes. But it pays good money. I don't run New York. It's on my account notes. And you know it is. Not interested. No, sir. Well, you may have to wait for a load. I'll wait. I'm heading to the Ritz-Carlton. I'll wait. It's fine. It's fine. But I don't run New York. I'm not about to do it. No, I don't want to do that. Well, you losing out on the money. Hey, listen, bro. Listen to me. I understand what you're trying to say. But in my history of going to the great state of New York is that you show me some good money, right? I run up there. Then I find out it's $300-$400 in tolls to get into the building. Then it's 8 hours of traffic to get in and out. 8 hours of traffic to get in and out. I'm stressed out, losing weight. Gray hairs is popping out. And I end up thinking to myself, this wasn't worth it. So now I have a unilateral rule. I don't go to New York. I don't do it. So I don't care how much money. You can tell me it's more than $73,000. I'm not going to take it. I don't want it. I don't want to go to that state in the semi-truck. Then I asked the guy one time, I said, listen. Have you ever drove a semi-truck through New York? He hits me back with a matter-of-fact tone of, I've never driven a semi-truck in my life. I said, exactly. Can you give me another load? Click. And that's the point of the rebirth and the re-education. You've never drove a truck. And you're just sending me into places acting like, oh, you'll got no. Well, you're a professional driver. You should do it. No, I'm a professional driver. I should pick what I want. I don't want to go into New York. There's a lot of guys that this is a good one, too. Y'all got to remember this. This is the good one. Excuse me. Other drivers have done it. Well, shouldn't you call them? I don't want to do it. I ain't about to do it. No, I don't want to do that. No, sir. No, that's fine. Well, you need to call them to get it done. Because I'm not doing that. I refuse to. You didn't say, mother, you ain't do none of that. I'm not agreeing to doing this load. I don't want to do this load. Speak clear. Speak concise. Don't be rude. Be straight to the point. Immediately after that, only shoot through the seat. See, I also did another rule too. I had it to where they couldn't call me. They had to message me. Okay, they have to. You got to message me. You're officially on punishment. You can't call me. But see, because when they call you, they can say stuff that ain't tracked. That's why when things go, if you notice, if you say no to a few things on the call come, they'll call you immediately. Because now they want to, they can get their tone across. You can't really get that across in text. Now they can be kind of like jerks to you, and you ain't got no real. Where you going? You ain't got no real record. You ain't got no real record of them being a jerk. You just say, hey, man, they're being a jerk. Trucker Tay, thanks for hitting the Cash App. My dude. That's how they do you. That's how they do you. Then you wondering why I'm in this situation. Why am I in this situation? Because you're nice and you let them push you to that situation when you didn't want to go. If you don't want to go, say it. I don't want to go. Get to the point. Don't be stern. There's a difference between being rude and stern. No, I'm not interested in doing that. Well, I don't think that's what you're going to have to do because I'm not interested in doing that. I'm sorry. So if you can call me back with a good low. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Israel, I see you. I don't know why you ain't subbed to me already, bro, but I see you. You understand? It puts you in a position. Fly, agree, that's a fact. Another thing too, I see my boy Philly Bucks early. He said, this 73 fine, I'm taking it. I get you. That makes sense. That's true. That was an obvious hyperbole, but I think y'all miss satire. Y'all don't really understand it. But I will say this. All money ain't good money. Both. I don't see how y'all not seeing that. Lease driver ain't that much different than the company driver. You should have said owner op. Or both. You can say no as a company driver. You can say no. Ain't no rules that you can't say no. No, I won't do that. You just think you can't say no. No, I'm not taking that up. I don't want to go up there. What you gonna do? They ain't gonna fire you. Cry 2 tears in the bucket. Suck it. I ain't taking it. I don't want to take it. I don't want to go up there. I don't want to deal with it. Oh my God, New York's the worst. Exactly, and $43K in tolls. You hear me? I'm in New York and I don't want to deal with New York. I'm from the Bronx. You hear what I'm saying? Ain't no way, no good way that people want to take that crap. At the end of the day, you're the captain of the ship. Let's say they want to send you over the great road down the county. You're supposed to go over the mountain. You're supposed to go over the mountain, but you know your booty meat weak. You know it. You know when you see a mountain, you shrivel up and shake like a raisin. You don't want to do it. But this dude keeps sending you over the mountain. And you told him, hey, I hate driving the mountain. Do you got something else? He gonna hit you with because he ain't trying to listen to you. This is how you know they're ignoring you. Well, there's nothing else. You're telling me out of a company as big as Swift, with all the contracts y'all got, there is absolutely no other way to get to me not to go to this mountain. Nope. That's the only load in the world. That's their favorite excuse. That's their favorite excuse is they ain't got nothing else. That's their favorite excuse. I don't really want this. Oh, I ain't got much else. You ain't got nothing else? I ain't got nothing else. Then I don't want to load. That's what I tell them. I'm going to this call. I see you. Let me check. I bet so. You got something else down there. Don't do me like that, bro. Don't do me like that. You got something else. Don't stop. You can give me something else, man. I'm not going to do it. No, I don't want to. I've been on this moment 4 times, bro. I don't want to go over the mountain no more, bro. I'm done. Well, that's all we got. CMB, that's all we got. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to the hotel. I'm going to order salmon. I'm going to lay around with my bowels out. I'm going to molest myself and watch little people porn. That's for midgets. And I'm done. Screw you. Well, I don't know when I'm going to get another load. I'll get it for 3 days. You tell me. Because I'll take a 34. No. Because you ain't had nothing else. So why wouldn't I? Screw it. I'm going to sit here, act up. Do some YouTube content. Screw it. It is what it is to me. It don't matter to me, Jack. There, at some point, you can't be a yes man. At some point, you're going to have to say, listen, I'm good. I don't want to do that. That's it, man. I'm just going to lay up and rub my testicles on this curtain in this expensive hotel. That's what I'm going to do. This is my prerogative. Yes, I am. That's what I'm going to do. Because if I keep going back and forth with you, you're going to keep throwing me down the mountain until I crash. I don't want to do it no more. I'm sick of it. This is another thing that really pissed me off by the DM. I don't know why I ain't going to say it's racism because you know they say I'm racist. Why is it always the people with no teeth that think I'm racist? I don't get that. Why isn't a good, honest citizen comes up there with like a faux hawk and a broker and says, this guy's a racist? It's always like, this dude's racist. And these guys no teeth. Anyway, the point is this. Okay? The point is this. I know what you want. See, the problem is when you a sweet butt rookie, you don't know what they want. I know what they want. I know what you want me to do. You want to exploit me. You want to exploit me. You want me to go do everything something other, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. But you need it done for whatever, however you get paid, which I don't know, because I feel like DMs being paid is one of the close guarded secrets in the world. It's a no for me. I'm not taking this load. Or I'm not doing that. And I just start saying no to stuff. No. To the point where you have to build up the understanding in dealing with me that I don't take whatever you give me. So you will even change your presentation of what you're about to give me. Listen, this is what I got. They'll start doing that. This is a little annoying on the front end, but it pays well, and I got some sweet meat on the back end. I can do that. That's better. We can do that. But don't just throw me a shit sandwich and be like, here goes some paprika. No, why am I taking this? Another question I love to ask them is, let's think about this. How does this help my week hit the goal? Did y'all even set a weekly goal to you lease people? You got a weekly goal, though. You got a weekly goal, though. You shouldn't, because I rubbed my testicles on it. Know it. Because I'm rich. I paid the money. They need to watch these things right now. Screw it. Even when I'm on the phone talking to them. I don't have towels up here. Honestly. I'm just being honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to do this. If I'm coming off of home time, you give me a load that's stupid, I'll stay home for 2 more days and wait for you to find something. You have to show that I'm willing to lose money. I'm not going to do it. Because they're bent on you not being willing to lose no money. Because they need you to jigaboo. That's what they need. Let me tell you what jigaboo is. They need you to make some money. This is how it works. And thanks for people hitting my cat. I'm giving up a drill right now. I'm getting up drip. The last 2 people hit me was Gold Phoenix and J Mez. Appreciate the love. Listen, this what they wanted you to do when you come in the game, when you come in the truck. And I tell the truth. They want you to get in the game and not be used to money, which a lot of us were not. We weren't used to money. You're not used to it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll do it. They're saying nugget porn because that word is they're trying to make it a racial slur now, 10-11. So if you don't want your channel to get banned, don't be writing that word out. That's why they're saying nugget. But listen, my eyes water. I ain't on no drugs. The Drizzy. I need some water, baby. The Drizzy is this. You come into the game, you ain't used to getting no money. So, what do? You come in the game, you start to make some money down the counter. You start making 7, 8. That's okay. That's around about what you made at the warehouse. You know, you get better, you get up to 11, 12. That ain't that much more so, but it's good. You got to choose a good job. You doing good. Well, at home, that old car got to go. That old F-150 you got to go. You need something better than that. But you ain't quite ready to get it yet. You hear me? You ain't ready to get it yet. You ain't ready to get it yet. So you keep on doing it. Next thing you know, someone talk you into leasing. So you go lease. You hit the corner, they give you $27 hot. They give you $2,700. And you thinking, whoa, okay, now I've been getting money. Now you starting to get money now. Now you a business man. You know? Now you getting money. First thing you do is say, listen, I'm at a different level of society. I need a better car. I need a better car. The Honda ain't gonna work, Just Phil. You gotta get rid of it. So first thing Just Phil do, he leasing now. He done seen on some money. He go sell the Honda down the county. He go sell the Honda. He come back with an Alfa Marrero. I don't even know how to say it. Alfa Marrero. Someone tell me how to say that. Spelled out phonetically. Alfa Romero. He go down there. Thank you, baby. He go down there. Sell the Honda. Because the first thing Phil gonna do is act brand new. Because he getting mad. He get the Alfa Marrero, $87,000 same size car. Don't make no sense. But he got it. I think it's Italian. I don't know. It's Italian. It's nice. He got double cushion leather in it. The bitty beyond me. He go get that. That for Just Phil no $876 a month. All right. It's $876 a month. Alfa Romeo. Excuse me, Curtis. Jesus Christ. He go down there. He get that thing. Not only does he get the Alfa Romero, he gets it with the full disc decked out. It's mudded out. He get the lights mudded out. He get the wheels mudded out. They offset. He get all of the stuff inside of it. The long sunroof. He get the jacket and the members, the gloves. Phil just totally jigaboo out. I deserve it. That's what he gonna say when you talk to him about it. He get that, now it's $800. But see, now his old lady done switched up on him because he getting money now. We need to live somewhere better. He moved from down the county up to uptown. Rent go up. Rent go up. Radio, it's nothing. Now he got an $800 note, $2,700 house note. Everything in the area is more expensive. Groceries and all that. Woo, woo, woo. See, some of y'all double dime. Then you train, check go up to $4,000. Now your lady need a car. Now your lady. But see, this is the subtle dripness. This is the subtle dripness. You don't know. Your lady need a car now. And you thinking, I'm seeing all these other YouTubers doing woody. You not them. If you're not about to explode into a fleet like some people do and make a bunch more money, don't bring them up. They doing what they supposed to do. You just a one truck dude. And then when you get on training, your money go up again. You up your lifestyle compared to trading money when everybody knows that's a trap because nobody wants to keep training. Eventually, you're going to want to stop within the first year or two. You hear me? So now your old lady in the car. What kind of car does Phil go get his old lady? Let me think of Phil's personality. Cause I know what Law gonna get. Law gonna go get 2 Teslas. So he done. That's a wrap. He done spent his money. Phil gonna go get his old lady a M4 or something, an M5. It's really for him, but you know. I got this because I thought of you, baby. No, you didn't. Oh, I got me a cash out. Hey, who the cash out from? Gotta show them they love. Who the cash out? Send me $20. Way Too Fly sent me $20. And she says, just because, babe. You're a good. I appreciate that. I'm not spending it on you, but I appreciate that. Thank you, Kat. It tell me some love. I appreciate the love. Listen. Just Phil go out there, get an M4. M5, screw it. He got the money. M5. Well, you all know the M5 with the deep dish wheels in the back. He go get it at. Someone tell me how much that is a brand new a month. How much is that brand new a month? With the twin flux capacitor. How much is that a month? We'll call it $750, $800. So now they got the 2 new whips, the new place. So now when you take loads, you can't just deny loads no more. You need the money. With $295 from the factory. Adrian said he wanted the drop top. So now, when Phil has to take a load, he can't just say no, can he? He done upped his stuff. He done upped his joint about $3,000 a month, just personal. You can't say no now. Now they got you, as they say, by the balls. They got you by the ball now. Ain't no nose, buddy. No. Well, listen, we need you to take this load down the county, and we need you to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and woo. What you gonna say now? You gotta pay that note, Jack. That joint come every month. Every month. Your old lady got a regular job, but she ain't making money like you to cover that stuff. Half the time. It's all on you. You understand? It's on you. And he go to another tenfold. Then you start y'all eventually turn into supermen. My woman don't work. Ayo. That's the next question. I don't let my woman work. I pay for everything. Immediately y'all turn into super males. Before she was going hell, now you done made a couple times she don't work, no? She don't work. My woman don't touch a drive stick. She don't touch a wheel. Blah, I'm not doing none of it because I'm a man. A man is supposed to A, B, C, D, F, G. You won't talking back like that when you're down the county. You wasn't talking like that when you was at Dollar Tree Warehouse. Right? You weren't talking like that. Trucker Lee said, I did my woman don't work, I still got divorced. You weren't talking like that. Little Phil, my wife don't work because Phil's getting money. But it's the thing. It's a difference if y'all have an agreement and she helps you. I'm not touching on that. That's not a problem. I'm saying when you make it a rule, like she can't. Some people, women had decent jobs. They made them stop working. They made them stop working for their own ego or to control them. That's a whole nother conversation, honestly. What I'm saying is, you done put yourself in. Now you're in a box now. You're in a box. Todd, that's a fact. See, that's y'all working together. So, all right, once this come, I want to be able to go back to work. Now, I hate to say these black dudes, they get to where they super Negroes now. You ain't allowed to work because I'm a man. Ayo. You ain't. No. Now you done upped your stuff 300,000. You upped your stuff you done upped your stuff to 3,000 a month. Now you can't say no to a load. And how does the world work? They watch a few videos. See, you getting bought up in the trap now. You getting I'm getting y'all drip. I'm gonna start getting y'all drip. I don't need to get y'all no more drip. I'm gonna be quiet. I need to stop. Let me stop. Let me check my stuff. Let me stop. Cause y'all don't mess with me like that. Y'all don't mess with me like, nah, bro. Y'all don't mess with me like that, bro. Nah, bro. No, I don't even need to tell people stuff like this. Shh. I see you just truck. He don't say that. Actually, that comes out of the Bible, but he does repeat it. You hear me? I be giving Rich. I know I be giving out too much. I need to be quiet, bro. I be giving too much drip out. Too much drip. Cause now you're under. Now you're over a barrel now. You're over a barrel now. Ain't no leaving now, Jack. That's it right. Ain't no leaving. You stuck. They got you in a trap, and it's just that, a trap. You know, have y'all go to the next level. You buy houses. A house is saying you going to pay that off for 30 years. You in a job where you going to burn out in 6. It's a smart thing to repeat, Wombat. It's smart. It's smart. I ain't knocking Ramsey. I like Ramsey. I ain't knocking him. You understand that? Now look at you. Then time passes by. Phil done got tired of the Alfa Moreno. He don't even want to drive that thing no more. He had one little thing he had to go fix. Now he hate the shot. Now he don't want to drive it no more. No. He done. Now he's saying stuff on live like, I miss my Honda. Now that, oh, there you go. It's starting to crack now. Phil cracking. I miss my Honda. Phil, but you a boss dude now. What you mean you miss your? I mean, I just miss my Honda. I ain't had no problem with it for real. I could fix it myself. Let me tell you something. You can't take the panties off that Morero. You ain't no putting it in the garage in the heat. That ain't about to happen. You can't pull the panties off that time. I'm gonna switch something out. You can't do that. Now he missed that side. I want my Honda back. Dang, I should have kept that. So Phil is starting. He, in his mind, he's starting to get. I need to downsize, but his old lady don't feel that way. Hold on now. I was talking about getting the M6 next. That's what she was saying. He wanna go back down to a Honda. She wanna move up to an M6. And since you are the leader of said house, according to y'all in the Bible and marriage, you put it that direction. She was okay with her. Give me a girl car, honestly. Give me her Trailblazer. She was okay with her Kia Soul. You got rid of that to give her that for your own ego. Now she like, I'm good and comfortable. Now I like this. This is nice. Now you want to knock her back down to a CRV or something. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Eric James Jr. hits the Cash App and says, for the love. Appreciate the love, bro, Ham. I do. Let's stop for a second and talk about Eric. Eric Jr., I appreciate the love, man. I really do. He says, love the last live. Can you honestly trust your brain? He said some pretty dope stuff. He don't need no big reason. He just said, I'm just showing love. I know what you do is hard. I appreciate the love in the Cash App there. Let me say his name. Eric James Jr. Appreciate the love, brother. Right? You understand that? So now you in a position. Oh, hey, Lisa, happy birthday. You're in a position now where you're tired of working the hard pace, so you want to slow it down. So you start sliding stuff to your old lady like, hey, man, maybe if we just cut back. Oh, no, ain't no cutting back, Jack. Ain't no cutting back. Ain't no cutting back. You're stuck now. You're stuck. And when you realize you're stuck, you instantly start hating your job immediately. Now everything sets you off. Everything sets you off now. Now you're mad about everything. You're mad about everything now. I hate the ship. I hate this. I hate the DM. I hate it. You just more and more, you fall into a spiral. You're falling into a spiral. You say you done sign yourself up for all that money gone. You can't do that, Jack. You in there now. You in there now. You are in there. Ain't no leaving it. You understand that? You're in the freaking hole, as they say. What's that?
Queen Lisa Day.
Hit it. That's dope. He did $10 to the super chat and it makes a noise and lets you say something. Appreciate the love and again, happy birthday, Lisa. Yeah, you can't leave. You can't leave. You're stuck now. And now you're not happy. You don't want to do the job no more. Then you start now you're getting bigger. You're noticing that you was smaller when you first got in. Now you're getting bigger. You done bought this nice crib. See, the trick with the crib is once you buy a nice crib, you don't want to be on the road no more because now you want to be at the house. You want to be there to enjoy the house. Now you done got caught. Now your work ethic going down because you trying to make it back home to enjoy this house that you paying for. But the more you're home, the more you ain't got money to pay for the house. It's a trap, my dude. It's a trap. You stuck in the truck now, Jack. You got to pay for that crib. That's for them. It was all good. That's a week ago until you got to get those racing tires for the Romero. And you realize they ain't cheap. They're not cheap. Them racing tires ain't cheap, Jack. You used to going in there with the SI. What you do? Throw down $60 a tire? You walk out. Ain't nothing. I got it. You feel me? Like, I got the money. Now you go in there with the 300 wide deep dish joints. You go in there with the 300 wide Benz tire. Them joints ain't $60, bro. For my Benz SUV, them joints was like $340 a piece. A piece. You hear me? A piece. Now you doing that? What happened?
I got rid of Cash App. Woozy face. Smiley face.
Reggie's stupid. Thanks for the love, Reg. You understand? Now look at you. Yeah, how many of y'all went and got that new whip and then went to the top? I tell you one that really hurt your feelings when you get that new fancy car and you go put brakes on it. Now you miss the Honda, don't you? You miss being able to go to AutoZone. You can't go to AutoZone for that. For them static ceramic brakes or whatever they put on that joint. The static ceramic quantum brakes they got on that joint. Now you got to go down. You got to go to the dealership for everything. I need windshield wiper fluid. Got to go to the dealership. And every time you come in there, they want $160 and up. They don't care what it is. I came to say hi, $160. Now you're taking every load you can take. Your health going down even more. Can you keep this up for 30 years? That's how long it takes to pay your house off. And you stop your old lady from working. You told her she can't work. Bro, I had a homeboy that, but this is back in the day though. He had a 750 or something like that. He said that the oil change was like $700 to $1,200. I said, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. New Frank says M5 tires be $4,500. Yeah, it is. Be $4,500. Let me tell you something. You're putting yourself up into a situation. Then you mad at the car company. But this is for people that can afford it. You thought you could afford it. Now you can afford it if the work ethic keep up for the next 20 years, but it's not. You're going to want to go home. You're going to fall into depression. You understand that? Foreclose exactly. But but see, what you don't understand, nobody want to do that. That ain't a bad idea. That ain't a bad idea to move to a small town. Everybody moved to Atlanta. They moved to Atlanta, middle of Dallas, Houston. They think, oh, that's a little bit cheaper. It ain't really. Not when you in the city. Unless you're on the outskirts somewhere, that makes sense. But y'all move straight to Miami. Y'all moving to the craziest places. And if you were worrying about investing, you wouldn't have bought all that crap before you invested. Would you? But when I tell you that, I'm wrong. I tell you that something wrong with me. Vaughn said we full in Atlanta. Chris McKinney sent $10 to the Cash App and says, for what it do. Just for nothing, just love. I appreciate that. Chris McKinney. So now what you supposed to do? What you supposed to do? Guess you can quit. Right? You can quit. Don't do it no more. But then it's like, oh, I'll find a job paying the same. You done leased and you training, bro. That's going to be a hard feat. You're going to find a job that's going to get you home and pay you $3,000-$4,000 a month. It's not that simple, is it? It's not that simple. Sounds good. Let's go home and make the same amount of money. Right. That was the case. You could have just stayed home and made the same amount of money. Why do I not? Oh, there we go. Right? That'd be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it be, Darius? But remember, people flossing and bossing. You know, they flossing and bossing. That's all people doing. I see a low drop something about somebody going to jail for the PPA loans. You can't say no to that good free money. Now you cheek meat on the griddle. Ain't nothing else to say. Right? You know? It's just one of them situations. That's how we handle that. Bong. Where's the button? Bong. That's how we handle that. Take me to Dallas and Oregon. Hey. Take me to Dallas and Oregon. West Memphis, not too bad. Yeah, you can keep that Memphis crap on, Willis. Exactly. What I want y'all to understand is that nothing is as simple as it seems. Nothing is as simple as they explain it to you. You can come in the game and make a bunch of money, but can you sustain it for 9 years? And what is your first order of business? Your first order of business shouldn't be no whip. Your first order of business should be to fixing that credit that the bad job messed up before. Your first order of business should be fixing that. Let's get my credit squared away, because how am I save money if I owe money? That should be your first rule of business right there. I got to get this taken care of. Your next rule of business is, okay, I need to learn something else because I'm not going to want to do this forever. And that's where a lot of us, we don't think of that. You're not going to want to do this forever. Right? You're not going to want to do it forever. That's the first thought you need to have. I'm not going to want to do this forever. I'm not going to want to do this forever. There will come a time where I don't want to do this. So I need to get rid of all the grown-up stuff now. Fixing credit, figuring out what else I'm going to learn. You need to get all that now. That's a fact, Pop. I used to live in Raleigh, North Carolina. Darius. Ooh, the Klan done showed up. Y'all see the Klan done showed up? You know you're doing good when the Klan come to see you, know? Hey, the Klan done showed up. How do I respond to that? No. Honestly, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I know you have to. You better get to it. You better get to the shipping bay. Them new veneers ain't going to pay for themselves. Because you're not going to want to do it forever. Really? Every day you're going to do this? Build another channel, please. They freaky in it. They freaky in Aurora. Oh Lord, Tehran. Yeah, exactly. Klan done showed up. That's it. When the neo-Nazis show up, it's a whole different ball. Whole different ball. 708.20 Kratos, baby. you done got it up. You done got your credit score that high. And ain't it funny when we on here just talking about nothing and jigabooing, don't no one show up? Why is that? As soon as we saying stuff like, hey man, think of your future. Right? Think of your future. Think of your future. Then it's like, oh no, we can't have that. Let's show up. Hold on, how do I help y'all with this? Bong. Right? So it puts you in one of them situations where it's like what they want you to do. Let's talk about what they want, because I didn't bring it up. They came here. So if it gets messy, I didn't mean to do it. The history of that pup, of the Klansman. That's the name I give for him. You don't know who that is, then I can't help you. The Klansman got shut down by a 6'4" black man. Showed that he wasn't a man, and it was embarrassing. So embarrassing. Terrible situation. And he's like, that happened to me, and now I can come back. No, you can't. You got humiliated by a big black man, and you're mad about it. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, Law. Hey, I'm trying to do better. The one I'm trying to do better today, I did 50 freaking minutes with no problem. I did. Dog, I did, bro. I did. But you know, they can't help what they say because there ain't no teeth to hold back the spit. It's right there, Phil. Phil, it's right there. Oh, Lord, help me. It's going to be a hush in the trailer park today. All right, I'm going to do better. Are y'all swift today? Get rid of whoever you want. Ban them all. I don't care. Phil, I'm sorry. I try to do better, dog. I really do. All right, I'm going to do better. I ain't going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. Now, this is what I tell y'all. The only thing we're talking about is awareness. That's it. Just be aware. You just need to be aware that you're not going to want to do this forever. Just be aware. The crazy thing that usually gets you, thanks Chris McKinney for hitting the Cash App and showing love, even though the Klansman then showed up and he told me to get a job because he has to work. And you still showed love anyway, right? He said something. The point of it is when we start talking about having awareness and doing what you're supposed to do, it pisses people off because they didn't do that. They didn't do that. So then they show up and they're pissed off about what you're talking about. $1,600. You're supposed to get the plaque before me. You're white. What are you talking about? So then it's like, oh well, I'm going to come over here and I'm gonna bother what you're trying to do because it's like you're saying the right thing, and I didn't do that, and I feel bad about not doing it. My question is, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You could have put the meth down, right? You could have put the meth down. Oh my God, you con too, dude. You ain't OD'd off heroin yet. See, now I gotta do it, y'all, because they bringing it out. So you could put the meth down and the heroin, and you could have did what you were supposed to do. But you didn't do that. You decided to come on and not do what you're supposed to do. You didn't spend your money correctly. So now you're mad. My life is going too well, so I can't really be angry. I just can't fake that for you. I can't fake it. Here's the thing with the Klansmen and the Klans and the neo-Nazis over there. You're poor. let's call it what it is, dude. You're freaking poor. Okay? You're poor. Now I feel like I got to do it. And I know you don't want to accept you're poor. I can't do it, Law. I can't do it. Right now, you don't want to accept you're poor because you're white. Somehow the country screwed you. This is your country. You can't be poor, bro. Everything's laid out for you. Everything. And you still ended up poor. Jesus Christ, if you was black, you'd be dead. That's the anger. That's the anger. The judicial system set out for you. The businesses is set out for you. Cash App is at Sean Brown. It's right there at the top corner. The businesses is set out for you. YouTube is set out for you. YouTube is set out for you. If you drop a thing, you get more hits just based on what you're doing. So this is my thing. If all that's set out for you, what are you mad about? Trucker Man 69's hit the Cash App. Is it funny that all the people that's hit me right now are black? I don't know. Y'all tell me what that means. You giving them too much. I know I am, but no, we gonna break this down about the Klansmen. You're poor. In a country that's built for you to be rich. You're poor. How? How did you do that? How'd you do it? It would take you time. And we're going to break it down. Just think about this. You could have did anything with yourself. Anything. In a country made for you. And you decided to not do it. No, it's on now, Just Feel. It's on now. I tried to do better. I tried. Now we're going to talk about it. I'm trying to talk about it in the best way. You're in a country that is made for you, right? Look how many channels you build. Look how much work you put towards it. If you would have took that and put it towards your dental plan, you'd have teeth. If you'd have took that same gumption, and put it towards doing better, you'd be happy. You would be happy. Let's break that. You would be a happy person. And in being a happy person, you wouldn't even have time to do this. you wouldn't have been caught cheating on your old lady and been put out. That wouldn't have happened. A big black dude, when they came on here, showed you how he's more of a man than you, Dean Cole. And is living better. You wouldn't have to live in one of the poorest states and in the poorest area of that state. You wouldn't have to do none of that if you would take some of this and put it towards you doing better. That's it. That's all I'm asking you to do. We can go back and forth with the names and all that type of stuff. We know you're racist. We don't have to. That's been proven already. Y'all been caught on audio calling people niggers. That's already been done in another generation of this. So we already know what you are. And I'm not tripping out, Phil. I'm not. I just think it's funny. This country is built for you, and you are consistently sucking. How? How is that possible? I just don't get it. That means you worked at sucking. You didn't just grow up and suck. And see, the other niggas, they're not going to say nothing to you because they're scared. I don't know how you could be scared of somebody who's poor. I don't get it. I do not understand. I went against y'all before when I came out and said you were racist, and everybody was like, oh my God. Really, it's racist to call somebody racist. Right. Those Confederate flags mean heritage. Right. See, what you're used to running into is jigaboos. You prefer coons. That's why you go over to the coon black channels and you're always there saying, hey, I'll get, look, now he's bragging about the country being built for. I got it before you. You should. It's built for you. That's not an accomplishment, dude. That's not an accomplishment. Let's break down the numbers. The country is only 12% black. The other 90, 70% is fair-skinned people. How could you not get there before me is the bigger question. I understand we built it too, but we didn't build it for us. Keep up, people. But see, I don't want a truck. See, that's how small y'all are. You think trucking is everything, dude. It's not, bro. Not to me. I can do other things, but this is my thing. If I built a car specifically fit for me to sit in it and drive it, how do I crash? I don't get that, bro. How do I crash? Someone explain to me how you do that. And see, let's rope this back into a teachable moment. If you are inherently just toxic, you're going to always crash, bro. Because instead of you focusing on how to do yourself better, like not being caught cheating on your wife all the time, if y'all are even still married, if you are, mazel tov to her because she's a real one. Okay? If you really look at it, if you took an ounce of that gumption and decided to work on doing anything else, how far would you be? How far would you be? That's what I try to tell y'all. The stream's getting better and better. The clarity's getting better and better. Just the clarity's getting better and better. And they're still pulling out phones 7 years later. 7 years later, bro. Now, that looks good to most people. It really does. But I know how to use YouTube. I know you could purchase 100,000 subs like that. So that's dope. The thing is, I don't want you to do bad. Oh, my God. Derek, hurt people. Something's wrong. How you can consistently be that messed up. Now, my people on my side, I know what happened in our history and why we're like that. I don't understand you, though. That I don't get. The whole thing is freaking laid out for you. The whole thing. And you suck at it. That is the real thing here. You're in a place where the financial sector, the bank loan situation, the judicial system, the people in our country that are in the hiring positions, okay, made it for you and you still don't do good at it. I don't know how that's possible. And it's still like competition. You're going to get it before me. Here's the thing. Nobody watches. Nobody in my sector watches y'all because y'all are dry. Right? That's why you run over to the black people and figure out what's cool. You're dry. No one watches you. It's not something that people watch. I mean, I've seen y'all like 32 people watching Daily Business. Like, bruh, you got to run over to black people. Because I'm talking about you specifically. I'm talking about all white people. I'm talking about you. You know who you are, little pup. Right? You know who you are. You, the Klansmen, all of them. And the anger comes is like, hold on, he shouldn't even be big enough for me to be talking about because this is my country. Even though you came over during the Great Migration and my people have been here longer if you look at history, but that doesn't matter. Appreciate that, Adarius. I think so, Rich. I got to figure that out. Come on now. Okay, I'm getting into trucking and getting financial stability and to get a house. That's interesting. Listen, you're in a position where things would just go your way if you just put down the meth, put down the alcohol, keep your wiener in your pants, and worked on you. If you just did that, you would be, there's no way I could compete with you when everything's laid out for you to win. You would just have to not be trying at all to keep sucking, period. You would just have to not be trying. And I remember back in the day when it was like, everybody go over there and flag his channel, get it pulled down, get it pulled down. It's like, yo, you're like a baby mama. Someone I've never done business with. And that's how it works. So what I do is I'm going to start taking these poor people dramas that come to me and I'm going to twist them into a teachable moment for people to learn. It shows you. It shows you. And see, this is another reason why you're supposed to support your creator that you like. This is why. Because me being here this size is an anomaly of my era of coming into this. There was nobody this big in this sector. It was nothing but white dudes. I came in, did interviews with people who look like us, which made more contending channels. That was me. That was me. I did that. I'm the one that started to do interviews with everybody and everybody started growing and all that other stuff. That was me. They can deny it all they want to, but the numbers prove it. That was me. The other dudes who had this, the black dudes that had this before I got here, they wouldn't even say your name. Would they? They was too busy jigabooing and cooning. But I came in unapologetically black. They couldn't handle it. They didn't like it. So what did they do? They called me racist. You're racist. You're racist because you love yourself. And technically you're not supposed to. I'm not racist at all. White people are on my channel. But I know what you are. You are a consistent failure. You're a consistent failure, bro. And there's no way for it not to be true. You've been failing publicly. publicly. And I know you're used to dealing with black people who are scared of you, but I'm not scared of you because you're poor. Like you have no resources, honestly. You suck. I run your game in your country better than you, and I'm not white. That's sad. And I didn't come on here and scream and yell and do none of that. That's why I'm talking in this tone, because I want it to be understood. Now, I'm going to tell you what a white man told me. Nobody hunts the small deer. That's a fact. No one hunts the small deer. And something my girl said on the show, you know what I think of you? And she told her, and then the other one said, you know what I think of you? What? I don't. I don't think of you. Because I would never live in your neighborhood. Because, I mean, it's poor. Let's be real. Let's just be real, dude. Like, I don't understand. You have a CDL and the capability to live good and you're still sucking. Y'all got health care, man. Fix the teeth, bro. Come on now. Get off the drugs. That's all I wanted to say, man. That's all I wanted to say is get off of the drugs. I didn't have to go on a rant and, and do any of that. What am I doing that for? So you're used to Negroes not supporting, but black people are cash apping me right now in support. For the love. You're giving them too much. I'll name the black people that are supporting me. So that's why you can't stop it from happening, because it's like, oh shoot, black people support them too. Adarius sent love to the Cash App. Truckerman69, Chris McKinney, Eric James Jr., Jay Mez, Gold Phoenix, Jay the Trucker J314, Jay Mez again, Phil, Law, which is podcaster die trying, One Wheel Shorty. See what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's self-supported. You would like for me to need the algorithm because you know the algorithm's in your favor. That's what you would like. You would like for me to have my stuff caught up in the algorithm, but I know the algorithm's rigged. I've done the proof. I've dropped one with a white face, and I've dropped one with a black face. Dang near same subject, different numbers. So it's pretty much done at this point. You know you scared of me, bitch. You know it. You always been. You've always been. Because you could never get me to do the, oh my God, the white man coming. I've never done that for you. And you know it. And you hate it. Because I know you're poor. Like you're poor, dude. Like you're not. And see, Chris McCrinney says $15. Another black man says, fuck them folks. See, there's white people on here that aren't poor-minded like that. There's Trevor's and Trucker Review channels and Nathan Franks, and they're on here because good conversation is good conversation. But see, what I realized that killed me about you Klansmen and little puppy is that white people don't like you. Like, it's crazy. They can't stand you. You understand that? They cannot stand y'all. They cannot. It blew my mind when I figured it out. When I talked to a few, they flat out can't stand you. Von Cobb, 15, 100. They can't stand you. See, this right here, you're going to try to tear down. I want you to look into the camera, little pup. Look into the camera. It has white benefactors. And we have white people are welcome here. But let's talk about the basic numbers. This right here is 90% black supported. I have the Cash Apps, the PayPals, and the Patreons to prove it. And that is what you don't like. It's not nigga supported. It's black support. There's a difference between niggas and black people, just like there's a difference between you, the hillbilly, and regular white people. There's a difference. It's black supported. You're worrying about AdSense money. I don't worry about AdSense money. This is black supported. We do have white people who enjoy it too and who put in too. Like I say again, Nathan Frank, James, Trevor, Ryan. We have people here, but the thing about it is the base of its support, because I have the metrics to prove it. It is black supported, and that gets your blood boiling. You probably can switch over a few hillbillies to be like, yeah, I don't like them. That's cool. That's cool. But you're gonna have to deal with this shining beacon of black and unity excellence, because this is multicolor over here. You're going to have to deal with this supreme example of more than one race coming together and supporting a channel without the algorithm. You can't get rid of it because you've already tried 3 times and it's still sitting here and you're still sucking. This is a shining example of black people and white people supporting something that they like. That's what this is. And you can't stand it. You cannot stand. And I understand you can't. I understand it. I understand it. It's all love. Thaddeus, $20 to the Cash App for the fire you spit, bro. Way too fly. Sent $50 for speaking the truth. King, love you. Vaughn, $10, 100. Chris McKinney, again, $15. It's black. Let me tell you something. When something's supported, faith, you got me, Law. Faith is in the Patreon. You really thought that Trump stuff was going to be a revolution. Failed. Failed. You a proud boy? I figured you was. Listen, this is my thing. When I start talking, I mean it. I could do the yelling at you back and forth. I could do that. But see, no, this has to be understood, concise, for you to comprehend it. Okay? For you to comprehend it, the support is real. And it's been a long time coming for someone to speak of some sense for people who have common sense. You understand that? It's a long time coming. But see, which as my daddy told your kind back in the day, see, you found the right one. And you don't know how to do it. Carnell Arrogant, what's his name? I don't know how to say your name. Let me see your face. What about to do it? Carnell sends the fist sitting up through the Cash App for support. Gold Phoenix sends it and says, just to make the Klan hurt even more. See that? See? And the thing is, y'all have never. We're talking about the racist hillbilly. I'm not talking about white people here. See, I'm doing a new, because y'all done got me going. I'm doing a new thing where I'm separating niggas and black people. They're not the same thing. So we can go ahead on and move that around. Niggas, black people. Okay, white people and hillbillies. They're not the same thing. They don't live in the same areas. They don't vote the same. They don't bite the same, eat the same food. They don't hang out with the same people. They don't vacation in the same places. They're not the same. See, people like you would like us to mix it all together. And then they'll say, oh, he's just a racist. No. That's not what it is. That's not what it is at all. That's not what it is. It is, I call a spade a spade. I call a spade a spade. You understand that? I call a spade a spade. You don't get to just group it and just all white people on mine. No, they're not. You got the most hillbilly-ish people sitting over there. Hillbilly-ish. That is, you're not going to apply that to all white people. I'm not going to let you.
Keep up the good work.
Johnny Walton, appreciate the love. I'm not going to let you group it all in together. Because no, it's not all together. I know the difference between the white dude who's sitting over there like, I'm proud of my white, and the dude who's over there I can hold a conversation with and we not bring up race at all. I know the difference between them. See, if I was less intelligent, you'll be able to gaslight me and I can just say, oh, white. I'm not about to say that for you. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm not going to alienate my white viewers because they support too. It's not as many of them, but that ain't their fault. But what you will know that this channel is 90% black freaking, it's 90% black supported by their dollars. You understand? The information is for everybody, but the good information that's getting to the people, you know, is getting to 90% black people. There's some white people that watch too. And you don't like it. You don't like it. And the rest of the jigaboos, they not going to say nothing because they scared of white people. I'm not. I come from the great state of Virginia. I know what it is. I know what it is with you. I know you feel like I should be doing better than you because you know, you're a good old boy. See, you used to sugarcoat. I know you. I know. It get hard, don't it? It get hard. My God. I thought they was less than human and they're not smart. But bro, you suck. You suck. Consistently suck. Consistently. And you always will. And if you thinking me racist is irrelevant because you have no power in the country. That gotta suck. I mean, wishing you could have them Klan rallies and you can't for real. Like, that's no. You have no power. None. Except for when someone throws a tantrum and has a mass shooting. And then once they kill y'all, it's over. You have no power. If you did, Trump would still be in office. But he's not. Why? Because, you know, good old white people, good white people, not the hillbillies. The white people say, oh, this is a mess. Y'all really thought y'all going to take the Capitol, wasn't it, with sticks? I mean, dog, I've been killing you for a while. Nick Willis, 20, for the regime, AMD, the rebirth. Ya dig, sends $10 and says, keep popping your shit. They know who you are. They give support to something that's the actual original. Now listen, to Phil and Law and 1011, I tried to do it in the most intelligent way I could. I didn't come on here and just get to, I didn't do all that. I broke it down into decisive pieces. Now you'll go back to your channel and say, we're white. And hopefully something will happen. I get that. And then you can be like, I feel good about myself. But you are still going to suck, bro. You're still going to suck. Because you got to talk about the coon side. Because they're scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I'm going to say something back. Because I know you're not that smart, bro. You can talk about my spelling and all that. But it just adds up to many reasons why this dude shouldn't be winning more than you. You can say, oh, well, you're taking cash apps. Yeah, so is 90% of other streamers. See what I am now? I'm not just I'm a streamer now. This is the business model. Learn it. I'm a streamer. Anybody who deals with streamers and academics who are real streamers understand this is part of what it is. I'm not see, y'all did the YouTuber thing. You attach to it and you do your little videos with Commaster, whatever you're going to do. And I'm done with that. I'm a streamer now. Name me correctly. Streamer Brian, da-da-da. I switched the movements because, you know, as y'all do, the algorithm is starting to lean towards fairer skin stuff. So I had to switch up the mojo. It's called adapting and learning what I'm doing. It's a totally different situation. This platform band together and said, get the new computer so we can up the stream to the next thing. I did it live, so no one could say I made it up or stole it. And then we built said computer on live for people to see exactly the next day where the money went to. Then he sent it the day after that, and boop, it's here. That's why my stuff look better than yours. That's community. It's community. Deal of business. You hate it. I know it hurt. Oh God, it's all in your kidney bean. But I'm the type of person where I'm naturally confrontational anyway. I curve that. But for you, John, I'll step out of line for you. And I don't even think I'm out of line. It still was an informative live. I didn't yell because he wants you to do the nigga face. That's what he want. He wants you to go on Seagull Street, get the thug. He wants you to. I'm not none of that, bro. I'm just flat out better than you. Like it's just as simple as that. Flat out better is what it is. This is a thing. You just go to Twitch, look at it. There's 30 million streamers on there. I'm a streamer. You're a wannabe YouTuber. I'm a streamer. There's that difference. See, when we're done here, we're later on today. I'm gonna jump on and play games and all that stuff. And I don't have a problem saying I don't like you and I ain't scared of you. Because you're always gonna suck. Like, dude, it's been 8 years, you haven't not sucked yet. Like, it's just bad. It's just bad, dude. I mean, you could, do better. Right? All you gotta do. Now, I wish you, your family, the best. Because the rebirth, they hate when I speak Jamaican because they hate black people. The rebirth and the re-education for the nation. Screw your occupation. I want everybody to do better. Peace, love, hair grease, and all that. Everybody do better. But see, this is the thing. Truth to power is here. I know they scared of you. I know they are. They over there like, oh, Stu. White people say something. That ain't me, bro. What, Rich? Multiple YouTubes just to comment. That means, my God, if you put that type of gumption into dental care, I mean, just that alone, you have a smile like Beyonce, woman. If you just put that gumption into doing better, you would be on top of the world. If you put that gumption into your channel would be freaking 1 million hit subs. And this is the thing I'm gonna keep saying this, guy. I know this hurts a lot. It's for you, and you still suck. That sucks, bro. It literally was engineered 200 years for you, and you failed. 200 years of on the book. Y'all get more of the GI Bill than us. Your family leaves more houses than we do. Redlining. I know you got to look this stuff up because you're not smart. Redlining with the bank so no black people can acquire property. Flat out rules. You can't sit here. Years of it. And you still failed. That means you were just destined to suck, bro. That's what that means. Yeah. There's that. Rebirth and the re-education for the nation. Shout out to the people who show love and that support. See, this is what you don't understand. This is unified supported by black and white people. And now tyrants like this, they can't do what they want and just mess with your name and then your numbers go. You can keep, see, the thing is, you still think I'm paying attention to the YouTube numbers. That's how behind you are. Now I'm going to play some Negro music for you because I know you really do jam to it when no one's looking. There we go. Hold on. Chris McKinney sent again. Jesus Christ. Chris McKinney, thanks for the love. And I'm going to get on out of here because I got another business thing to do. My God, I'm just doing too much. Support the real, man. Someone dropped the $10 from James Thomas to the PayPal. Someone dropped the New Regime Patreon link for the people who do want to come support against the tide of the people that want to tear down. Drop that link for me, somebody. Peace and love. When you don't support your end, you lose it. Someone drop, there it goes right there. Hit that link, sign up. That's how you support your freaking creator. That way when all these trolls and stuff show up and they start doing stuff like flagging the channel, and which he's admitted to on camera they're trying to do, and they start flagging the channel and all that stuff, it won't make your creator know never mind. For the day, Sean. Said, get a job. And I said, no, I don't want one. Honestly. Okay. I don't know what we're talking about. 1 second, because we gotta leave with a good jigaboo jingle. Great Kevin Samuels does that song.
your real name?
Too.
Shout
Shout out.
Ain't fucking with me.
Hey, no, I ain't tryna hang out a Kiki. I got 3 phones and one of them creaky. Tryna see who can stack it the quickest. Is that dope for your nose better picky? He be loving these hoes, he'll pick me. I be proud of my pennies like sticky.
Bet I give her 9 shots, I get 50. Just got me a drum and that bitch on the 50. New diamonds on me, they dancing like Whitney. A new different world and my bitch is like Whitney.
Man, I just coming for nuts like a hickey. Head on the swivel, cause niggas is shifty. Lil' mama bad and she been bout her business. I'm sorry, baby, I gotta be picky.
I'm sorry, little baby, I gotta be choosing cause
I'm really winning by shit I'm pursuing.
I just came home and you niggas look stupid. Might pull up with keys in the Wraith, not a Buick. Pull up with Sean, you tell me the door. We came with your bitch and we bout to run through it.
Yeah, and I pull up a Euro. Nigga might paint the whole block like a mural. I be outside everywhere cause I'm thorough. Call on my dog, he gon' spin in the Toro. Break out the I got custom apparel. Yeah, some of the shits on my clothes got a smear. I feel like Dino, I need the De Niro. They gave me 0, I turn to a hero. My brother staying and feel like a scarecrow. Bitch, I'm a man, so you know I can't
You do know this is a new regime commission track, right? We do music too.
Snitch, you calling them hero. We really up on them boys 10-0. We really fucking your bitch on the D-Lo. And Kill got some diamonds, they singing like Neo. And I'm riding with a Cayenne. We out of my street, it's a push out of bed. Cartier wrist, match on Cartier lens.
Cartier ring, now we Cartier twin.
Now I'm sure y'all can make a country music hillbilly tap dance song. We'll wait on that. We'll wait on that song and wait for it to happen, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Not with this quality.
Yeah.
This is a new regime
Yeah.
joint. I know that, right? Akil's a new regime artist. This is a new regime joint.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was commissioning mixtapes on
Yeah.
the side. You didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, right hand of God, promise won't lie. Nigga play with kill, probably gon' die. Nigga play the field, run a 4-5. Nigga play the middle, shoot at both sides.
Play with spaceman, I'm gon' slide. Why would I lie? You probably high XDM. This a 4-5 DMX. I'm a rough rider.
Try to keep the peace till a nigga tried it. He keep talking fly, put him in the sky. Put it in his face, now he acting shy. Put him in the blunt, we just tryna get high. Roll another sheet, burn the evidence. Nigga up the heat, he got hesitant. I don't mean to tweak, I need my medicine. Shoot him at his feet, I'ma let him live.
But I won't let him live, I'ma up the sick. Put him in the grave, I'ma have to dig. Niggas perp, but don't want the consequence. Hogs in the farm, feed them to the pig. I don't need a bean, overconfident. Spot them, got a bullets, they anonymous. Pull up on them, ask them what the problem is. Fuck the semi, I'ma fully auto him.
You didn't think we was just stopping at this type of content, did you? Akil VCR on IG. You didn't know there was New Regime music, because I don't tell y'all everything. Do I? I don't tell y'all everything. Why would I? This is raw talent here. Black raw talent. And you can have the algorithm behind your little pup. You can have the society behind your bonehead. This is raw talent.
Touching that Louis Vuitton. Can't get that bitch on my own. She want that new Saint Laurent. I get that bitch what she want. She want me run at the set. Tell that little bitch to fall back. Can't get your bitch off my back. Roll, Timmy, no 50 if she getting iffy, we getting the strap. Too high, just buzz on the pack. We set the shirt, just try right. Mama forgive me, I think they gon' get me. That's why I be towing the strap. R.P. Miller, this mad. These niggas gon'
Just a breakdown.
2 shots, man down, wrist on bust down, mic drown, and I'm in the end zone, touchdown, and your bitch crushed it, it's a clown, I deserve a free throw, cause niggas living foul, funny I ain't fucked on your bitch in a while, you can get the hands, no Kobe, Chris Childs, T&K, I'm fucking, I'm Mr. Childs, ooh, touching that Louis Vuitton, can't get that bitch on my own, she want that new Saint Laurent, I get that bitch what she want, she want me run at the set, tell that little bitch to fall back, can't get your bitch off my back.
You can do this if you focus on you and not everybody else.
I'ma take it. Remember we tried out the bacon.
Talent.
Remember we tried out the
These
bacon.
young boys, 20 years old. We taking the money and feeding it back into our communities. Different situation over here.
New Helly, my stick in the coat. She call you Sally, my dick in her throat. Ain't got no bread, and little nigga alone. Still do the most, walk around with the toast. Yeah, you better leave me alone. You can get smoked like a cone. Boy, you a chicken, I'm back to the bone. Sippin' on Remy, my dick in your kitty. I butt like that, send me, you hear me. You feel me? She see me, she dig it. Right on the dick, pussy paw like a willy. Shawty a roller, I looked at my Rolodex. Man, fuck that hoe that you cup, you ain't know it. Yeah, ain't with that plan, I'm saying you know it. That walk on no water, little bitch got it soaking wet. Gave her a pill and she shaking like jello. Lil' mama asked if I'm high. Hello. Watch me, you step in my shoe looking too white. Gave her the dick and $1, she do right. Mr. Chow dinner, I only took 2 bites. Got a new Glocky, that shit got me too right. Some balance, some walkie, that shit got me too right. She wanna do business and I'm fucking tonight. Yeah.
Listen, we got stuff for women too. You hear me? We got stuff for women too. It's raw talent. That's the difference between them and me. Raw. You listen. You Elvis can take that from Shoulder Wide, all that, but listen, you can take from Chuck Berry and put a white cover on it. You can do all this other stuff you want to do, but the source remains. You just ain't got it. Honestly, the source remains, buddy. Raw talent. You have none. You shouldn't talk no more. You ain't got it, brother. You ain't got it. I'm Audi 530. Deal with the business. That's the one thing you can't outsource. It's talent. This for the ladies. Yeah. For the ladies.
Fucking all night, we don't let no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some lies. Call me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a style. I love how she does when she busts like a guy. I love her little feet, baby.
This for the ladies. You think we had nothing for the ladies?
Now we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some lies. Call me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a style. I love how she goes when she busts.
That's the country you live in, Ringo. Deal with it.
Fucking all night. The sex game right. She know I'm a star, we fuck, she ride like a first class flight. When we up in the air, we ain't
a kill VCR.
She be my lieutenant, she driving my whip and you know that it's tinted. Might make a stop on this trip, we might fuck in the backseat. She be giving me time to relax me. She very swift.
A kill VCR.
I be riding her curves, get lost on her way. She won't tell me stop, she a gangsta. I know the move go wrong, she ain't gon' hesitate. Little baby gon' pop.
It's called talent.
Yeah, she got my heart.
Hey.
You know to play your part.
They ain't got it, bro.
Long you keep it real, I won't play with your heart. Little baby, you the one, she a blessing from God.
They ain't got it.
I can't believe when I met her.
Hey.
I thought it was a mirage.
Hey.
I had to take another trip and go stay at the Mirage. And it rock at the QA air with a digital dash. She hop in and we take off, baby, we go so fast.
We ain't got stop. We ain't got stop for nobody. You know I got your body. Anytime you need me, baby, you can just call me. I pull up fast like I got a GT. You know it's on me every time that I walk through. You know you protect it, baby, you ain't gotta doubt it, boo. I got artillery, I clear the whole scene if it mean that you be safe.
Fucking on, we don't look at no cops. She twisting my head just to pull up some lies. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down the style. I love how she guts when she busts out her grind. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high.
A kill VCR.
She twisting my head just to pull up some lies.
Community supported. We don't need the algorithm.
I love how you go up and down.